Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Legacy Dinner Theater in Wisconsin Dells. My name is Kurt. We are really excited to have these guys back. Joining me today, it's Johnny Holiday from The Hype. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, how you guys doing? It's good to see your faces.
Hey, excellent. Yeah,
Yeah,
we are really
yeah,
excited to have you guys back. You were here last year to do a show, completely
yeah.
sold out the theater, and you're going to be back
hmm
this Saturday night, February 22nd, for what we expect will be another sold out show. We've got a handful of tickets left, and I'm going to pimp it right away. Go to the legacydinnertheater.com, legacydinnertheater.com. Grab those tickets because this show is definitely going to sell out. So it's been a year since you guys have been here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure you've been busy doing venues and festivals and things like that. Maybe just kind of bring
yep,
us up to speed. You're one of the bands that loads in super early because you really put on
yeah,
a whole concert presentation here. We got all kinds of great stuff here in the theater, but you're even going to enhance it even better. So we're excited.
yeah. So we'll, it's kind of our own traveling, road show. So, in spite of the fact that you guys have all that cool stuff, we'll still bring in extra lighting. We have our own crew of guys, our own sound guy, our own light guy that always travel with us. So it's kind of like, like I said, we're just kind of our own little bubble that come in and yeah, we'd like to get it in a little bit earlier, probably than you guys are used to, just so we can kind of make sure that everything's set and then have a little bit of break in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's not such a you know marathon for the crew guys as
Right.
well. So yeah.
Now, for the folks that haven't seen your show before, tell us, about the hype and what they can expect to see when you guys are here.
Sure. So we are an '80s rock tribute band, and what we are doing is we picked the five artists that we kind of considered were the biggest artists of the '80s. So Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Aerosmith, Poison, and Motley Crue. And what we do is we play blocks of each artist. So you'll see kind of you'll kind of get to see a concert of each one. We do about 25, 30 minutes of each artist and then go bang, into the next one. We have video that is synced to the whole show, and then we have little video segues in between each artist. Scott, our singer, he'll go back and change a little bit. He doesn't do the impersonations, but he'll go back and kind of change clothes. So he comes out and kind of a costume that's similar to what to say the singer for each of these bands will wear.
Yeah.
But it's a fast paced show. You guys, everybody knows all these songs, so it's just kind of this fast paced, sing along, high energy party of '80s music all night long.
Yeah. I remember last year's show, and it really is fast paced. You guys just kick through stuff quick, like
hmm
the way it should be, obviously. But it is like five mini concerts. There's
Yeah,
five,
yeah,
6 songs a piece from each one, whatever it ends up breaking out to be. But you're right.
hmm
Everybody knows the words. If you were in school, maybe in high school during the '80s, it's a perfect fit of all the sing along type of songs that you grew up listening to, and it's like you guys are a tight band, man. You're one of the best bands to come through here. We really
Oh, well,
enjoy
thank you very much.
enjoy the show. Really impressed last year, and I know with everybody talking to them after the show last year, everybody absolutely loved the show.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, we always love to hear that, and those coming from you guys that see all these tribute bands, that means a lot, so I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's something we really try to make sure that we're playing these songs correctly, playing them like you hear them on the record, so when you come in it doesn't sound like you're just if you're hearing the same songs, like if you're hearing Living on a Prayer while we're doing it, that it sounds like the Bon Jovi record and not just some bar band that you saw last weekend,
Right. Right.
at whatever corner bar. So yeah, and it's just we just want to put on a big production and have fun.
Yeah. I bet
So,
for you guys to kick through five different bands that have, hundreds of hits combined like that, it is a bit of a challenge because not that you're leaving people hanging, so to speak, but it's maybe hard to whittle down a set list for Aerosmith and Bon
sure.
Jovi and so do you mix it up? Is each show a little bit different, or do you end up kind of having what the hits are and those are the ones that people really want to see when you're performing?
we have kind of our big show, which is what we're bringing to you guys tomorrow night, and then the variations are if we pare it down. If we have someplace where we're going on for a 90-minute set, then yeah, we take things out of it, but we're bringing the whole kitchen sink for you guys tomorrow night. We're going
That's
to do.
awesome.
I think we talked about. We're going to do a 60-minute set, then let everybody take a little break, go refresh their cocktails at the bar, and then
Right.
come back, and we'll finish things up with probably about another 90 minutes.
That's
And
awesome.
again, like we talked about, it flies by.
Yeah, yeah.
But what's interesting, kind of our method, and this was Dugan, our bass player, had this brilliant idea when we were first putting this band together. And what he would do, and it didn't matter like whatever age group, whether it was somebody younger or somebody more like what our ages are, he would say, "Hey, name me your 3 favorite Bon Jovi songs." And they would just list them out. So then we would kind of keep track of the ones that everybody was listing, and that's kind of how we figured out, like, okay, these are the ones that everybody wants to hear.
Sure.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of a cool little method, I thought.
Yeah, for sure. And a group like Aerosmith isn't touring anymore. So if somebody wants
Mm-hmm.
to, is a big fan of
Mm-hmm.
Aerosmith, you're not going to have the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to go see Steven Tyler and the guys currently out on tour because they're not touring. So I think you guys will
Yeah.
make a great, I won't say substitute, so to speak, but they can still enjoy all those songs and sing along because they know all the
Mm-hmm.
lyrics. And then you'll throw 4 other bands in for free like that. So.
Yeah, exactly. And Aerosmith, yeah, is unfortunately that one broke my heart, man. I had tickets for this last tour, so
Mm,
I really wanted to go see that. But yeah, and we hit those bands that aren't always out there making a living touring every year. It's a
right.
bigger event when you go see them.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah. But I like the way you phrase that. Aerosmith's probably my favorite set of the whole night. I
Yeah.
love them all, but they're one of my all-time favorite bands. So
Yeah.
I love playing those songs.
And remind me, some of the songs that you'll play, I mean, they're all going to be hits, but are there any power ballads thrown into this at
Oh
all?
yeah,
Or
oh yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So and the Aerosmith specifically, because they've got so many of those. We'll hit Dream On, um, Don't Want to Miss a Thing, which ironically is legendary as that band is. That was their only number one hit.
Hmm,
So that one will be in the set tomorrow night.
sure.
One that we only bring out when we're doing, like I said, bringing the whole kitchen sink and everything. That's a deeper track is What It Takes, and that
Oh,
one always goes over well. But we don't always hear bands playing that one. But
sure.
everybody sings along to it.
Yeah.
So everybody
Very
knows those
cool.
words. So yeah.
Excellent. We're really excited to have you here. Again, it's going to be Saturday, February 22nd. We'll open the doors at 5:30. The show starts right at 7. We're going to take an intermission so everybody gets a break to get rehydrated and things like that. But to steal the Aerosmith line, we don't want anybody to miss a thing. So,
That's
we
right.
will
That's
throw
right.
in that intermission there. So,
Yeah.
but Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, Poison, Def Leppard, and Motley Crue. This is like the perfect mixtape of the best music of the 80s, and I think everyone's going to love this show. Again, tickets are getting tight. We definitely will be sold out for this show. Do not wait to walk up and grab your tickets because you will be disappointed and won't be able to catch this show. Grab those tickets today. You can buy them online, legacydinnertheater.com. That's legacydinnertheater.com. Johnny, as always, we appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to an excellent show this Saturday night at the Legacy Dinner Theater.
Hey, thanks, Kurt. We're super excited to be coming back. So thanks for having us back. And hey, everybody, we're looking forward to seeing you all on Saturday night at the Dells.